civil society organization, the private sector, and other accountability mechanisms and coalitions committed to advancing climate mitigation and adaptation across Kaduna State. I wish to commend the Agriculture, Sustainable Land Use, Biodiversity and Ecosystem Restoration Technical Working Group for this commendable initiative, and in particular for its effort in procuring and mobilizing an assortment of tree seedlings in collaboration with the Horticultural Farmers Association. The planned planting of 5,000 seedlings is a significant contribution to our environmental restoration efforts.
The Ministry of Environment and Resources to come and give us the okay on your work.
Very excited. I think I'm the most excited person to be in this gathering. Before I came to Ministry of Environment and Natural Resources, I was in Planning and Budget Commission, and that time all we could do is counting naira and kobo on paper. Not that we are seeing it cash, it's finance that are the custodian. So we'll be counting naira and kobo, and that time I felt there was no sector that was so important like the Planning and Budget Commission. Because if you don't plan, what will you be executing? And if you don't project your resources, what will you get to spend? Not until there's a common saying that says, everybody will say my mama's soup na im better pass until you taste another one. So when I was posted to Ministry of Environment and Natural Resources, I was asking myself, of all MDAs, why are they sending me to Ministry of Environment and Natural Resources? If I get there, what will I be doing? I was wondering. I was going to this, I was now saying, why didn't they carry this person there? Why didn't they carry that person there? Why didn't they carry me? So who would you want to go there? Not until I came to Ministry of Environment and Natural Resources. If you tell me to go to Planning and Budget now, I don't want to go. Why am I saying this? I'm laying this background so that to tell you how much I have come to appreciate nature and the impact of nature in our lives. At some point in our community, when I see them or hear them cutting down trees, I will personally go there myself. Until my DFO said, Ma, don't be exposing yourself. When you just see them or hear them, just send us to them and you stay behind. That was how passionate I was about sustaining and keeping our environment. Because if the environment is not conducive, you can never be productive. You can never be productive. So it's giving me so much joy that we are here today, and in the spirit of collaboration, because even the platform on which we are being called today is a CADCAM, which is a co-created platform. Chairman and co-chair, co-lead agri sector, well done. I really, really appreciate it. Not that others technical working group I'm not done well, but since we are at their event today, I want to say congratulations and well done. For the co-chair, on behalf of the Honorable Commissioner, who is also the co-chair on government side, he is very appreciative and supportive of this event, but he has to be away. So that's where I'm standing in for him. On this note, let me welcome us all and give my remarks. the Kaduna State Horticultural Association, the co-chair CADCAM, the co-chair. I don't know if my protocol is right, but everybody is important here. The essay on climate change, before you report me to the governor, I welcome every one of us. We are very important and we appreciate your presence here. It is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you all to this important occasion, marking the launch of the distribution of tree seedlings and tree planting exercise organized by the Agriculture, Sustainable Land Use, Biodiversity and Ecosystem Restoration Technical Working Group of the Kaduna State Climate Change Accountability Mechanism, in collaboration with the Horticultural Association of Kaduna State. This initiative is a practical demonstration of our collective responsibility to protect the environment, restore the degraded ecosystem, and strengthen the resilience of our community to the growing impact of climate change. Kaduna State Climate Change Accountability Mechanism is a co-created framework developed by the Kaduna State government in collaboration with United Kingdom Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office, UKFCDO, funded program for agile governance and climate engagement PACE, and was launched in January 2026 by the Honorable Commissioner, Ministry of Environment and Natural Resources. CADCAM provides a permanent platform for dialogue, co-creation, public participation, and stakeholder engagement on climate change governance in the states. Its memberships brings together relevant ministries, departments and agencies, civil society organizations, the private sector, and other accountability mechanisms and coalitions committed to advancing climate mitigation and adaptation across Kaduna State. I wish to commend the Agriculture, Sustainable Land Use, Biodiversity and Ecosystem Restoration Technical Working Group for this commendable initiative, and in particular for its efforts in procuring and mobilizing an assortment of tree seedlings in collaboration with the Horticulture Farmers Association. The planned planting of 5,000 seedlings is a significant contribution to our environmental restoration efforts. I equally appreciate the Horticulture Farmers Association for its valuable partnership and support in making these seedlings available. This initiative complements the Kaduna State government ongoing efforts to promote climate resilience, environmental sustainability, afforestation, and ecosystem restoration across the state. Distinguished guests, CADCAM has continued to demonstrate that effective climate action requires collaboration across sectors and institutions. The mechanism has been instrumental in promoting climate advocacy and supporting the implementation of climate action through partnership with relevant institutions, including the education sector. It is particularly encouraging to have students amongst us today who will benefit from these seedlings. Beyond planting, they will have an important role in nurturing and sustainably managing the trees, thereby cultivating environmental responsibility and ensuring that today's intervention translates into lasting benefit for future generations. Tree planting remains one of the practical measures of addressing some of the adverse effects of climate change. Trees contribute to carbon sequestration, improve air quality, protect soils from erosion, conserve biodiversity, regulate local temperatures, and support sustainable livelihoods. However, The success of this exercise should not be measured merely by the number of seedlings distributed or planted, but by their survival and proper management. I therefore urge all beneficiaries, institutions, communities, and participating students to take ownership of the seedlings and ensure that they are properly protected, planted, and nurtured to maturity. As we celebrate this milestone, I wish to encourage the other technical working group of CADCAM to remain proactive, innovative, and committed to delivering tangible inventions within their respective thematic areas. The clean energy and green economy, wastewater sanitation and hygiene management, and climate governance, social inclusion, and public awareness technical working groups all have important roles to play in advancing our collective climate agenda. I enjoin each group to intensify the activities and develop practical initiatives that can complement government's effort and bring about meaningful and sustainable climate resilience across Kaduna State. Finally, on behalf of the ministry, I express our profound appreciation to CADCAM, the Agriculture, Sustainable Land Use, Biodiversity, and Ecosystem Restoration Technical Working Group, the Horticulture Farmers Association, our development partners, and participating institutions, students, Ministry of Education, and all stakeholders for making this important initiative possible. Let us continue to work together